done in our body or being made by the organs. Is it clear, children? So now shall we move to the lesson? So here, take page number 88. So can you see it? Page number 88. In previous classes, we have learnt about human body and various organ systems that work together for the proper functioning of the human body. So from first, second, third, you have learned this. There is a lesson for you in your science, which is our body, and you have learned what are all the organs and the functions of the organs. So similar, now we are going to learn again about body in some deep methods. Is it clear, children? In this lesson, we will learn more about the organ systems such as nervous system, circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system and excretory system. So we are going to learn about nervous system, circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system. So these are the main systems which works in our human body. Shall we learn what is it? Nervous system. So here, what is your... So the first one is nervous system. N-E-R-V-O-U-S. Nervous system. This system deals with your brain. This system deals with your brain. Is it clear, children? Shall we see now? What is your reaction if your hand accidentally touches the hot lid of a vessel? So what happens? So now if I am going to have something in my hand and when it is so hot, accidentally when I touch it, what happens to me? So I feel it is very hot, and I will take my fingers off, isn't it? So here, what is your reaction if your hand accidentally touches the hot lid of a vessel? You withdraw your hand immediately. How is this possible? So we know that accidentally when you touch a hot thing, you will take your hands off. So yes, of course, but how it happens? So how you know that it is a hot vessel? So you are touching it, you have so many feelings and you have many senses. But how you know that it is very hot and you should not touch it? So how is this possible? So now we are going to learn what is inside. When you touch the hot lid, your brain receives a message from your hand that the lid is very hot. So when my finger is going to touch the vessel or my hand is going to touch the vessel, my hand will send a message to my brain that this vessel is very hot. So don't touch it, take your hands off. Is it clear, children? So my hands will send message to my brain. So my hand will send message to my brain. So how it says? When you touch the hot lid, your brain receives a message from your hand that the lid is very hot. So immediately in a fraction of seconds, the hand will send a message to the brain that this vessel is very hot. Please take your hands off it. Is it clear, children? Immediately sends a message to your hand to withdraw. All these actions happen extremely fast. You cannot imagine how fast it is. Because when you touch, immediately you feel the hot. Immediately you will feel that the vessel is very hot. So this happens extremely fast. How means? Even though you cannot calculate it like that, it will be fast. It is extremely fast. Immediately sends a message to your hand to withdraw. All these actions happens extremely fast. Is it clear, children? So what happens here? So when you touch a hot vessel, your hand sends a message to your brain that this vessel is very hot. So you should not touch this vessel. Take your hands off. Is it clear, children? Our brain helps us to think and react to any situation. So what is the major role of our brain? It will think and give you a reaction. will think and give you a reaction. See here, the brain, the spinal cord and the nerves in our body from the nerve system. So here the brain, the spinal cord and the nerves of in our body from the nerve system. Nervous system consists of central and peripheral nervous system. So here nervous system is divided into two parts. What is it? Central and peripheral. Central and peripheral. So they are divided into two, or they consist of two. What are they? Central and peripheral nervous system. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? Shall we recap it once again? What is your reaction if your hand accidentally touches the hot lid of a vessel? You withdraw your hand immediately. How is this possible? When you touch the hot lid, your brain receives a message from your hand that the lid is very hot. Immediately sends a message to your hand to withdraw. All these actions happen extremely fast. Our brain helps us to think and react to any situation. The brain, the spinal cord and the nerves in our body from the nervous system. Nervous system consists of central and peripheral nervous system. Is it clear, children? So here, the central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord. So the central nervous system consists of the brain and spinal cord, which is back in our back. The peripheral nervous system consists of nerves. So we said that the nervous system consists of central and peripheral. So here the central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists of the nerves. Is it clear, children? The brain is protected by the skull. So we all know that brain is protected by the skull. So your skull is here. So your brain is protected by the skull. If something happens, you are going to hit on a hard thing. What happens? Your skull will protect your brain. Your skull will protect your brain. The brain sends and receives messages to and from different parts of the body without the help of bundles of thin thread-like fibers called nerves. So, with the help of, so here what happens? With the help of bundles of thin thread-like fibers, which is called nerves. So, this brain receives message. From where it receives message? So, throughout the body you have nerve system. Throughout the body you have nerve system. So, throughout the body you have, what you have? Throughout the body you have a nervous system. So, it is like a small thin thread-like fibers. Thin thread-like fibers which is all over your body, and those nerves will send the messages and will get the or receive the message from the brain. Are made up of special cells called neurons. So these nerves are made up of special cells called neurons. Is it clear, children? Shall we recap it once again? The central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists of the nerves. The brain is protected by the skull. So here the brain is protected by the skull. The brain sends and receives messages to and from different parts of the body with the help of bundles of thin thread-like fibers called nerves. Nerves are made up of special cells called neurons. Is it clear, children? So now shall we move to the next one? The next one is circulatory system. So it deals with our heart. It deals with our heart. The circulatory system includes the heart. So the circulatory system includes the heart, blood vessels and blood. So how this brain or the nervous system deals the body with the help of blood vessels. Now heart. Place the palm of your hand on your left side of your chest. So place your palm to your left side of your chest. You will feel the rhythmic beating of your heart. So when you are keeping your hands like this and keep quiet for a second, you can feel a rhythmic sound, which is your heart making, which the sound comes from your heart. So when it is pumping, the sound comes. So is it clear, children? Place the palm of your hand on the left side of your chest. You will feel the rhythmic beating of your heart. So you also try, children. Take your palm, place it on your left side of your chest and feel what the sound it gives. Is it clear? The next one. The heart is an internal organ that is reddish brown in color. So you cannot see the heart. So I can see my hand, my fingers and my legs. Everything I can see, my arms, my knee, everything I can see. But I cannot see my heart. Why? Because it is an internal organ. Why? Because we cannot see it. It is an internal organ which is inside our body. So the heart is an internal organ that is reddish brown in color. So what color it is? It is reddish brown in color. It is protected by the rib cage. So we all know that there is a rib cage in both sides of our chest, and this rib cage protects the heart. How skull protects the brain, like that, this rib cage protects the heart. It is roughly the size of our fist. The heart helps in the proper circulation of blood in our body. So we all know that blood circulation is very important for our survival. So the heart helps and plays a major role in circulating the blood in a proper way. Is it clear, children? The heart is circulating the blood in a proper way. Impure blood from different part of the body comes into the right chamber of the heart. So the heart is divided into two, right chamber and left chamber. All the impure blood will come into the right chamber. The heart pumps this blood into the lungs. So when it comes into the right chamber, the heart pumps the blood into the lungs. So shall we recap it once again? The circulatory system includes the heart, blood vessels and blood. The heart pumps blood through blood vessels to different parts of the body. So heart. What is the function of heart? Place the palm of your hand on the left side of your chest. You will feel the rhythmic beating of your heart. The heart is an internal organ that is reddish brown in color. It is protected by the rib cage. It is roughly the size of your fist. The heart helps in the proper circulation of blood in our body. Is it clear, children? So children, shall we continue with what we said? We said that the blood, which is the impure blood, will come to the right chamber of your heart. In the lungs, blood absorbs oxygen. So in the lungs, when it is sent to the lungs, it absorbs oxygen. It absorbs oxygen. This veins carry the impure blood from different parts of the body to the heart. So this left side chamber helps to take the impure blood inside it, and when it is taken in the lungs, the blood absorbs oxygen. This oxygen-rich blood from the lungs comes back to the left chamber. So when it is very much good, now it is very pure blood that it has oxygen. So now it comes to the left chamber of the heart. So in this oxygen-rich blood from the lungs comes back to the left chamber of the heart and is pumped to different parts of the body. So when it is purified, when it comes from and when it comes to right chamber, it is sent to the lungs. The lungs fill them, the blood absorbs oxygen in it, and then it is purified. Now it goes to the left side chamber, and now it is distributed to the parts of your body. Is it clear, children? The arteries carry the oxygen-rich blood from the heart to different parts of the body. So the artery carries, so the artery means it is also a pipe-like structure which takes the blood all over the body. The arteries carry the oxygen-rich blood from the heart to different parts of the body. The left and right chamber of the heart are separated by a wall called septum. Is it clear, children? So it is separated by a wall called septum. So the right and left chamber of the heart is separated by a wall called septum. Is it clear? Shall we recap it once again? So here what we said that? We said that impure blood from different part of the body comes into the right chamber of the heart. The heart pumps this blood into the lungs. In this lungs, blood absorbs oxygen. The veins carry the impure blood from different parts of the heart. This oxygen-rich blood from the lungs comes back to the left chamber of the heart and is pumped into different parts of the body. The arteries carry the oxygen-rich blood from the heart to different parts of the body. The left and right chamber of the heart is separated by a wall called septum. Is it clear, children? Is it clear to all? Shall we move to the next one? So the next system is respiratory system. The next system is respiratory system. The nose, windpipe and lungs from the respiratory system. So what are includes in that? The nose, the windpipe and lungs from the respiratory system. The lungs are situated on either sides of the heart. So the lungs are situated in the either sides of the heart. We breathe in air through our nose. So we all know that we breathe in air through our nose with the help of nose. The nose is connected to the windpipe. So this nose, inside it is connected to a windpipe which will go like this inside your body. So here we breathe in air through our nose. The nose is connected to the windpipe. The windpipe is connected to the lungs. So this nose is connected to the windpipe. The windpipe is connected to the lungs. The process of taking in oxygen-rich air into lungs and giving out carbon dioxide-rich air is known as breathing. So is it clear, children? So what is said here? The windpipe is connected to the lungs. The process of taking in oxygen-rich air into lungs and giving out carbon dioxide-rich air is known as breathing. So we take in air, we will take the oxygen and we will send out the carbon dioxide. Is it clear, children? The process of breathing in air is called inhalation. So it is called inhalation. When you breathe, it is called inhalation, and the process of breathing out the air is called exhalation. So when you breathe, it is inhalation. When you breathe out the air, it is called exhalation. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? So now, mechanism of breathing in human beings. Can you see page number 90? When we breathe, breathing means inhale, the air enters the lungs. So the lungs expand. The diaphragm below the lungs contracts and flattens. So when you inhale the air, your lungs will expand. So that the diaphragm below the lungs contracts and flattens. The lungs absorb oxygen from the air and send to the different parts of the body through blood. So this lungs inhale the oxygen, they will absorb the oxygen and they will add it into the blood. They will join it into the blood and send it to the different parts of our body. The body uses this oxygen for various purposes and gives out carbon dioxide. So this for various purposes, this our body uses oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, which is brought by the blood to the lungs and released out. So which is brought by the again it is brought by the blood and it is sent to the lungs, and then we will exhale the carbon dioxide. When we breathe out, exhale, the air is forced out to the lungs, and so the lungs contract, the diaphragm releases and moves up. So here what happens? When we exhale the air, the carbon dioxide comes out of our body. Is it clear, children? Is it clear, children? Can you see the pictures? Can you see the pictures of the lungs? So is it clear? Shall we recap it once again? The nose, windpipe and lungs from the respiratory system. The lungs are situated on either sides of the heart. We breathe in air through our nose. The nose is connected to the windpipe. The windpipe is connected to the lungs. The process of taking in oxygen-rich air into lungs and giving out the carbon dioxide-rich air is known as breathing. The process of breathing in air is called inhalation, and the process of breathing out the air is called exhalation. Is it clear, children? So is it clear the mechanism of breathing in human beings? Is it clear to all? So shall we today's homework? Complete book back exercises pages 94 and 95. So pages 94 and 95. Worksheet 1 page number 99. So worksheet 1 page number 99. Is it clear, children? Thank you.